Being ordinary is being in balance, in accordance to what is going on. It is the successful product of life, the working business model. Lower and higher classes are extremes, unusual radicals that will have extraordinary paybacks. We can't know who lives through what. However, we can guess that the best way is the one that you're familiar with. Ordinary people are the working solutions, familiar ways to this life to cope with the reality. Otherwise, it would have changed in the process. A student asked the teacher, "What is the Tao?" "Usual life," answered the teacher. "It is the very Tao." "How can we accord with it?" The teacher replied, "If you try to accord with it, you will get away from it. It has to be ordinary, but ordinary on one's own terms. You can't aim for enlightenment, extraordinariness, or even ordinariness. It has to be smooth, natural, and ordinary on one's own conditions. Ordinary as life, matter, and universe. A star, an immense body of energy, is extraordinary for you, not for itself. From a different dimension, it is there from the beginning of the time, determined by the first principles. Nothing is extraordinary. Notice that nothing is extraordinary other than your look, your perspective, provided that you are a product of your environment and have rationalized whatever you have encountered. Enlightenment is like everyday consciousness but 2 inches above the ground, says D.T. Suzuki. The most amazing pieces of enlightenment give you the sense of ordinariness. Zen, Taoism, Western religions, philosophy, it will help you get rid of your egocentric views, which cause extraordinary look, the viewpoint, and you will start to see the world from a higher order, just like humans looking at ants or animals and think how routinely they behave. Before learning Zen, I saw mountains as mountains. While I was learning Zen, mountains weren't mountains anymore. After I learned Zen, the mountains were mountains again. Zen will only make you do whatever you do more consistently and more consciously. Zen is being cool about everything, because everything was there before they were realized. There will still be miracles for people who try to control and understand things and fail to do. Miraculum means object of wonder. It originates from the viewer, the person that is looking at the event. If you understand what is going on, there isn't any magic or miracle on the screen. It is electrons and semiconductors. Once upon a time, a priest started boasting. The founder of our sect had such miraculous powers that he held a brush in his hand on one bank of the river. His attendant held up a paper on the other bank, and the teacher painted holy signs through the air. Can you do such a wonderful thing? The Zen master replied lightly, "Perhaps your fox can perform tricks, but that is not the manner of Zen. My miracle is that when I feel hungry, I eat, and when I feel thirsty, I drink." For the masters and students of Zen, it's like a ladder. When you climb up there, you put the ladder away or don't bother with it. It is not the destination, it's like a stop on the highway. It will only make you accept life however it is. It will only create an awareness towards embracing the results of your actions. Maybe a sense of responsibility for your presence. Maybe an attitude, but no further. It's making things ordinary through lifting you up to a point that you can see. A man was walking down the road when he suddenly saw a horse galloping towards him. It seemed that the rider was in a great hurry. "What is the rush? Where are you going?" asked the man. "I don't know. Ask the horse," shouted the rider. We cannot control everything, and even the smallest things in our lives are affected by numerous factors. We are just a tiny part, a minuscule in this cosmos. On the other hand, we are a part of this colossal structure. If you can feel a part of it and become ordinary, you may be powerful. If you feel extraordinary, there must be a catch. What necessitates you to be special? Why would some parts of the cosmos be special? Is extraordinary just a perspective, an illusion that we have? From this viewpoint, one would eventually think that not being ordinary is a great disorder. And if you are pumping, emboldening someone as they were special, you're not doing any good. You're just drawing them to a whirlpool of illusion. Whether it is your children or a celebrity, we all live similar lives and die similarly. The planet and its star will explode similarly to other countless objects in the space, and it will be an ordinary task. Don't flatter anyone, and don't expect to be flattered or extraordinarized. Why is this urge? If you are not ordinarily extraordinary, you are just dragging yourself to nowhere. Take the human curriculum that's meant for you.